All right, so let us open this Excel sheet. So first task will be to prepare raw data. Okay, so in the first sheet, let us name it as raw data sheet, and we need to generate the data. Okay, so what is our parameter? First of all, we have three products: product X, product Y, and product Z. Okay, so we have three products, and what do we want? We want the yearly sales of 2020 and 2021. Okay, so starting from Jan, you can just write Jan and you can just drag it till December. Okay, so this is for the year 2020. Now what I will do here, I'll select from Jan to December the top row and I'll merge it. So it means this is for January. And what I'll do, I'll copy the same thing and I'll put it here. Okay, and I'll write it 2021. So I have 2 years, consecutive years. Okay. Now accordingly, you can adjust the column width. Okay, so that it is visible in my screen. All right. Okay, now I will randomly generate some numbers. Okay, so I can use the formula rand between. Let's say the top number is 1000, the bottom number is 1000, and the top number is 5000. Okay, so I got one number. Just a second. Okay, so whenever you are inserting any kind of formula for rand between in this particular sheet, so this number will automatically update. Suppose you are copying it here, the top number will also change. This is because this is a rand between formula. What I'll do, this is till December. Okay, control R for control R for, so control R is for right copy and control D is for copying it down. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just control C alt E S V to paste special as values and remove the formulas. What will happen? Now there is no formula. Okay, now this is my year 2020. I want the same thing for 2021. I will generate another set of random numbers. Why I'm not generating the same set? Because there can be some similarity between 2020 and 2021. But as this is a sales data, there will be some difference. Either it will be low or it will be above that. Okay. So similarly, what I can do, again, I can do is like the sale data of product X in January plus 100. Suppose if I'm thinking that my sale was 100 rupees more than last year. Okay, you got my point. Okay, or else we can also rand between. We took 1000 there, so we'll take 1200, comma, we took 5000 and we'll take 5500. Okay, so we'll copy the same, control R, right copy, and control D, copy it down. Okay, again control C, alt D S V for paste special as values. Now I have sales data of 3 products year by year. Okay, now let me just border it, so it will give us a clear and crisp understanding. Okay, suppose when you're doing this, make it a light shade, make it a deep shade, so you will get the understanding that this is for 2020. And similarly, you can do it for 2021 also. So with the shading of colors, you can differentiate the values. Okay, now we have our product list with the sales figure. See, this is called alignment. So you can align it, so it will, the numbers will appear on the middle of the cell. Okay, why we colored the cells? We colored the cells just to differentiate the data. Okay, so this is also an important point. You should always keep that in mind. So now we have our product list ready. That is our raw data for products is ready. Okay. Now we will prepare another raw data set for our medical reps. Okay. So now we have different zones, that is the north, south, east, and west. Okay. And suppose we have 4 district managers. District manager, manager 1, and similarly district manager 2, 3, 4. All right. So all these are different kind of, this is called, why did I click on here wrap text? So to bring the text in a single cell, else if this is not clicked, this will go out of the cell. Okay. So wrap text. But if I align the columns here, my data will go outside. Anyways, not an issue. So district manager 1, 2, 3, and 4, and each of them have medical reps 1, 2, 3 till 10. Okay. Suppose sales rep 1. Similarly, till sales rep 10. Again, they also have the same set of sales rep. They also have the same set of sales rep. So this is an example of dashboard. All the sales rep are 1, 2, 3, 4. But usually, ideally, their name will be different, right? This will be Sam. This will be John. This will be some different name. But for our case, we are using at 1, 2, 3, 4. So if the name is different, then this name should also be different. This should be 11, right? 11, you just click here, it will copy the formula to down, and this would be 21, copy it down. Again, this is 31, and now you have unique list of medical sales reps. Okay. Now for sales rep till 40, we need to prepare the raw data, okay, to set their target. Okay. What I'll do is I'll copy this sales rep till 40, and for the year 2021, I will check there. I'll write this, I'll copy this, and I will randomly assign them some numbers. Okay, equal to rand between again 500 to 4,500. Okay. This is randomly I am assigning the numbers. Okay. Now this is the format how you will receive the raw data. Okay, be it for any healthcare company, be it for any pharmaceutical company, be it for any FMCG company. Okay, so this is the format how you will receive the raw data, and then you have to analyze this data. You are being told that you have to prepare a dashboard to show the year-on-year performance of different products, and what is the target achieved by, what is the sales figure achieved by the medical reps in the year 2021, and for all the quarters. Okay, 4 quarters, 3 quarters of the year 2021. So now we will see how we are going to prepare this dashboard. Okay, so now first let us analyze the sales data for different products. Okay, so here I will create another sheet and name it as backend sales. Okay, backend sales. Now backend sales, I'll bring the same data from the raw data sheet that I have. Usually this raw data sheet will be given to you differently, so you can copy this data. You have to do a sanity check in the data, that if the data is clean, if there are any extra spaces added in it. Suppose here there is an extra space. Okay, so after your data there is an extra space, you don't know. So when you are checking it equal to is number, this will give you true. Suppose there is an unreadable character. Okay, I'll show you unreadable character. So definitely it will give you false. So we need to do a sanity check in our data that if it is correct or not. Okay, then you bring the same data set, copy it to your backend sales calculation sheet. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to see the year on year growth, the month on month performance of this particular product. Okay, so now I'll this is my unique product list. I'll copy it to a new place, and what I need to see is Jan Feb. Suppose the first parameter is to see 3 months growth, 3 months growth of this product in 2020 and 2021. So just 3 months. So here it will be a 3 months total. Okay, so I will name it as first 3 months, or you can say first quarter. Okay, let me name it as first quarter. First QTR. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. So what is the total sale value of the quarters in 2020? Okay, so just merge this. Now what would be the first quarter value of product X? Just a second. Of product X, it will be the sum of Jan, Feb, and March, and second quarter will be April, May, June. So Jan, Feb, and March will be it. Okay, for first quarter, I'll differentiate it by colors. Then second quarter and third quarter. Okay, so third quarter and your fourth quarter. Now we have quarters. So all these quarters will be the summation of these values. Okay, so here, because this is a small list, usually you will have a long list of products like 100 products, 300 products. In that case, what you will do, you will look up and sum. Okay, and right now what you can do, you can simply add, just give sum of this, and add. Okay, or what you can do also, you can do sum if equal to, usually sum if will not apply here, because in sum if case the data will be arranged in the form of columns, but here data is arranged in form of rows. So here you can just simply sum the values. Okay, if you want to write a big formula, it will use Vlookup, Lookup for January, February, March, find where January, February, March is there, and then add. But here simply we can just give sum and tab and select this. Okay, and similarly here also Control R, so it will select, just drag the formula. Simply here also you can drag the formula. Okay, because here it is easily you can differentiate. All right, now you Control D, so copy down. When this green arrow comes, you just click here on this diagonal and it will say ignore error. Okay, now this is my total. So how to validate that this total is correct or not? So 9478. So when you select the data from January to March, your total should be 9478 sum. Okay, so this is a sanity check. So here also 9478, it means this is okay. Now do another sanity check for here. From October to December, the sum is 7443, 7443. If your data is correct or not, total of this table is 104760, and the total of this table is also 104760, means the data is correct. Similarly, I will do for 2021. Okay. Now again I have to check the formula. Let me just squeeze these columns so we can see. Now it is easily visible. So this will be April, May, June. Then we'll have June, July, August, right? July, August, September. Then the last will be October, November, December. So now we have the correct figure 119675. So similarly here also 119675. Now I have found out the quarter. This will be 2021. Okay. So now I have found out the quarter total. Okay. All right. Now what I need is, sorry. Now what I need is quarterly. What is the difference between the first quarter and second quarter? How much percentage? Okay. I'll write here difference. I'll merge this. So how much growth? So growth. Okay. So now we will see the growth percentage year on year. What is the growth percentage? Okay. So growth percentage is your ending value. You just put a bracket here. Okay. Your ending value minus your beginning value. Okay. By your beginning value. That is your growth percentage. And you can, so it is 38% growth from 2020 first quarter, 2021 second quarter. The growth is the difference. The difference is 38%. We can say difference. Difference. Okay. See here there is a decrease. There is a decrease in the third quarter. This is because our raw data is wrong. We have just calculated this data. Okay. Again, I'll just move this section here. I want to see the growth percentage of from in 2020. Okay. 2020 growth percentage. Okay, growth. So what is the growth from first quarter to second quarter and fourth quarter? Okay. So second quarter mein how much was the growth? So second quarter means, sorry, second quarter means second quarter minus first quarter. Okay, by first quarter. This is the growth. So what we see here, there is a negative value. Okay, this is because our raw data is not correct. But if we correct this data, definitely our value will go up. Okay, suppose I'm making it, this is, here the total is 9478 and here the total is 8952. Okay, I'll just change this value to 3000. You see, numbers will change. See, this is because this is how you will you can also check your data if it is correct or not. Okay, so again I'll make it like 3000. Okay. So when you will be capturing the actual sales figure, you will not see such kind of difference in data, because here what we see is 9% growth in second quarter, 3% growth in third quarter, and 41% growth in fourth quarter. So ideally this is not correct. But because we are just preparing our dashboard with dummy data, we can definitely use it. Okay. So I'll use the same formula only as of now. And this is the difference. Okay. Now we have this year-on-year growth. Okay, and the difference from first quarter to first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, we have this difference. We will project this same in our dashboard, in our sales dashboard. Okay. Now suppose what we will do, we will compare. Okay, we will also compare that the sale figure of product X in January 2020 and January 2021. Okay, so here what we can do is we can create a data validation drop down. Okay, so data validation, we go to this particular place, data validation, and create a list. Okay, so in list source, this is our source, product XYZ. Now, okay, so here whenever I select, I'll get product X, product Y, product Z. Okay, now here is 2020 and 2021. Okay, and here I have what, Jan, Feb and till December. Now what I will give here, I'll bring the sales value of this particular row and this particular row. Okay, so very simply what I can use which formula? Vlookup. Okay, Vlookup. I can use the formula Vlookup of product, because I will look the value of product from here. Okay, Vlookup. So I will fix this particular this particular cell A18 because I want to fix this. Okay, comma. What is my table array? So table array would be this complete table. Okay, from products till 1957, because I want the data of this complete table, and I will fix this data Fn F4. I'll fix this complete range. All right, but see, now I got a problem because my table header is duplicate. Here is Jan to Jan, then Feb, so it is duplicate. Now ideally we should make it unique, either Jan 20, Jan 21, right, like this. And if we are not making it unique, then we need to select only till December. And when we are copying the formula in 2021, we will select this particular range. Okay, now again there is a problem if we do that, because when I will select this particular range, the product XYZ will be missing in that range because it is not here. So what I have to do now, I have to change this particular formula to 2000, this cell name to Jan 2020. Okay, so Jan 2020, December 2020, again it will automatically change to 2021. Right, now I will do the same here. So this is Jan, and now see, here we will see some more formulas. To bring only this value from here to here, we will see some formulas equal to Vlookup product name. I will fix this product name, comma. Now table array, I can take this complete table array. Okay, I can fix the table array, comma. What is my column index? Now column index will be a match of this Jan and this column from here. Okay, so column index I will use the function as match formula. Okay, if I use 1 2 3 4, that will also be okay, but that will be a tedious task, because till here I will use 12, then 13, 14, 15, 16. So I will use the match function. So match function, match what? Match lookup value. So lookup value will be Jan and 20, right? So lookup value will be Jan and 20, right? I need to, so Jan will move from when we'll copy the formula to the next cell, this Jan should move. So you can fix 15 only. Okay, only 15, and A16 you can keep it completely fixed, right? Comma, lookup array. So lookup array is this array. Okay, this is my lookup array, the top column, top row. Fix this, comma 0. Again close your bracket, comma 0. Enter. Will it give me the answer? I'm not sure. Why I'm not sure? Okay, I'm not sure because you can now check why your formula is not correct. So we'll go to view section, formula section, and we'll evaluate the formula. Okay, now you see where the error is. The error will be here, this match. See, it is giving product Z, selecting the table. See, Jan $A16. Again Jan 20. Next match Jan 20. It is giving error here. See, because the formula that I have used here, B15 and A16. Okay, if I copy this B16 and A16, what it is giving me? Jan 20. But here the name is like this in this format. So that's the reason I'm not getting the answer. But I need to bring this data. Now this is the major challenge we see in every dashboard, that here to bring the data from here to here we face challenge. Okay. Now what we can do for this is we can just play with the data. How we will play with the data? So if you are making it like Jan 2021, the format of this will change to custom format. Okay, so it will become a date format. Now we want only text format. Why we want text format? To play with our formulas. Okay, so now what we will do is just see. So it was earlier, it was Jan, only Jan. Okay, Jan, Feb, December, and the same thing here, Jan, Feb, December. Okay. Now this particular cell, I have inserted one row, and in this particular cell I'll make a small twitch. I'll make a formula so it looks like Jan 2020. Okay, so you can write equal to Jan and 2020. So it will look Jan 2020. So if I do this Jan 2020 equal to this Jan 2020, will it be correct? True. So now if my formula is here and I move this particular column to here, okay, sorry, this match A3, I move this particular to here. Okay, enter. See, I got the value. Eh? For product X, my value is 3372. I got it. Okay, understood how I bought this number from here to there. So similarly, I can do this. I have to insert the formula. Wait. So this will be the fixed value. Now control R. So you will get all these numbers here. Control R, all these numbers you will get here. Similarly, here I need value of 2021. So how can I get that? Just copy this. Okay. So you fix this cell. All right. Now again, you do the same thing. And here also you do the same thing. Copy this formula down. What you need to do? Jan and 2021. 4561. Now you have it. Okay. So now we have the values of 2020 for 2021 for product X. And the same thing what we will see when we'll see product Z, Y, product Z, it will give me the values of this particular thing. Okay. Understood? Very simple, very easy. But we need to crack that formula. Now you can hide this particular thing, particular row, and keep it in a hidden position. Nobody will understand where your formula is working from. Okay. Now the same thing I will take it in a dashboard. Okay. Let me make another sheet and call it as sales, product sales. Okay. Product sales. All right. Now here I will create some drop downs. Let me just copy these product names somewhere here, because this is my backend sheet. I can play with it. So I'll go to, so before creating a dashboard, we need to create a header. Okay. You can either merge this, all these cells like this, merge it and call it a sales dashboard. Okay. So just a second. So you can call it a sales dashboard like this, or you can also insert a shape like this. You can insert a shape and you can also write it there, sales dashboard, whatever way you like. Okay. And then what we will do is we'll bring our numbers from backend to here, and we'll also create some charts. Okay, but for that we need some drop down, that product X, Y, Z. So you go to developer tab, then you go to insert, then you click the form control. In form control, you will see this combo box form control, which is a drop down. You click here, you can create a drop down. Okay, so I'll select this drop down. So what will this drop down will be? This will be my product list. So I will select, right click and click on format control. So format control will give me input range. So input range is already I have created my input range here, product XYZ, and I will give cell link. So cell link, I'm giving it randomly here, be above the product range. Okay, now I'll click on OK. Why I did that, I will tell you now. So you can select product X, Y, Z, right? So when we are doing this in the back end, there a number will be generated. This is the product X is selected because this is in the top position now, first position. So I will randomly assign here 1, 2, 3. So here I will do a simple Vlookup, to see which product is selected. Okay. Product X. Now this formula that I created, this is linked to this particular cell, right? I will remove this formula. Okay, I'll remove this formula. I'll remove this. When I remove this, all this is removed. I will bring this formula from here to here. It will work. Or I can also copy the same. I'll copy this formula from here to here. This will also work. So what I'll do, I'll bring product X. I'll copy this formula and I'll put it here. Now see, I'll delete this. Okay, suppose I'm changing this number will change. Is this interesting? Okay, so this means I have changed the drop down. So product X, see automatically this number has changed. Product X is selected, product X is selected here. So based on the drop down that I have created there, this is changing this form control, and here the formula is getting changed. Here the range is selecting this product X and it is taking data from this table. Okay, now what I need these values. Simple, 2020 to Jan to December. Okay, I'll just copy this format and I'll bring it here. Okay, product X, product Y. So I need these formulas. Okay, what I can do, I can just simply VLOOKUP them. 2020. Okay, 2020, fix it, comma, with this particular table. This is my table right here. I don't need to copy this big table now. I don't need to refer this table because I have my data in this format here. So FN F4 to fix the range, comma, I'll use a match function. So match Jan, okay, comma, with this particular table, FN F4, comma 0, bracket close, comma 0, enter. Okay, so again you go to the last column, select shift control left arrow, control R, and then control D. Okay, here it has not changed because we have to select 2021. Okay, let me just quickly check if 2021 value is correct or not. Yes, it is correct, right? So when I will change this data here, this number will automatically change. See, so many calculations were there. Okay, this is the raw data. From raw data we synchronized our data, we sanitized our data, and we brought it in a simple format in our dashboard. The same thing what we will do now is we will create a so we will create a chart for this. Okay, we'll create a chart year on year. What is the growth, how is the growth going on, and all. Insert a button, go to insert button and select on charts. Okay, you can select a column chart, you can select a line chart also. Okay, so in lines chart what you will see, this is how your sale is going for your product Z. Okay, so you can just compare. In 2021, my sale was going down in June, but it has gone up in July in 2021. Okay, like this you can compare. You add labels to see the figures. You can also change this chart to different format. Either you can change it to column chart also. So you will get the idea that yes, these were my sales figure, and now you can dig in deep to understand why your sales figure has changed like this. Okay, now here I want to see the product name of that product. So here this is product Z is selected. So what I can do, I can just bring this name of this product Z from here equal to this. So here I'll get this product Z. Now this chart title I want to change every time. Okay, when I'll select product Z, this chart title should show product Z. I want that. I'll insert a box, illustrations, shapes, insert a box. Okay, now we can write anything here, right? But we need to get this product X here. Okay, what we will do, we will just select the box. We'll go to this formula bar equal to this, enter. See, it has come by using formula. Okay, this is how you put formulas in the box. Now you can do it no fill with no border, and then adjust your chart. Okay, adjust your chart little bit here so that it looks nice, and then you can I also want to insert a word saying that sales of dash and this formula. Okay, again, and dash in year 2020 versus 2021. Okay, see, now I have the same thing written here. So when I'll change this will change. Understood? Now what I can do is I can hide this particular thing, just give it a white background, white font text, format your table in a proper way. Okay, format your table, make it a middle alignment. So you can create different type of borders based on your choice. So usually for numbers we use this type of borders, so it is easily visible. And what you can do is you can simply go to the view and unhide the grid lines. Okay, so like this your dashboard will look. You can reduce these numbers. Now what will happen, you can do the same with the other one. So now when we are selecting our data, we want to see the product sales for product X. We can also see the numbers and we can also see the graph. So we'll definitely we can have an understanding that how much growth has happened in July 2020 versus July 2021 for different products. Now coming to the final part, we have to analyze the work of the sales rep, medical representatives, okay, or the sales representatives for the year 2021, and also have to see if they have performed below average, above average, or they have achieved their target or not. Okay, so randomly we have assigned some numbers to them, and then we will check. All right, so now what we need, sales rep under different district managers, and then we have the data for month on month from for the year 2021. Now we need to prepare this data. All right. So how we will prepare this data? So we can prepare it in the same sheet. Now we know that district manager 1 is for sales rep 1 to 10. Okay. And just a second. So whenever this situation happens that the column, the row length has increased, always select this corner and you can give right click and select on row height, and it will ask you for how much row height you want. You can directly give 15 because this is the default height and your data will be set. Again, we know for row number for sales step 12 it is DM2 till 20. Okay, then it is DM3 for 21 to 30, and similarly DM4 for sales rep till 40. Okay, let us avoid the zones now, only consider the district managers and the sales reps. Okay, now we will analyze their performance. Again, we'll create a new sheet. Okay, and we will call it as rep performance. Okay, now we can ideally what we can do, we can bring the same thing here. Okay, and we can make it rep performance. Now what we need here, first a drop down which says district manager 1, 2, 3 and 4. We can create the same thing in our raw data. So Control C, this is copied, this is in a vertical manner. Now we have to make it in horizontal. So Control C, go to any cell, Alt E S V, V for paste specialized values, but we need to transpose this data. Okay, now it will give me a data in this format. Okay, so now I can create the drop down from here. So I'll quickly assign them 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, and here this number will be generated from the drop down as I have shown you earlier, and equal to, I'll give the Vlookup formula to select this particular text. Okay, all right, so I'll change this number, this will also change. So now let us quickly create a drop down. We'll go to the developer tab, go to insert button, form controls and combo box form control. So we can insert it here, right click, format control, then we'll go to the input range and select our raw data, and this is our input range. Okay, then we'll go to cell link, and the cell link we have already selected here, right? So what will happen now, we will select this data and it will change. Okay, now what I want the sales reps figure from Jan to December. Okay, I'll copy this Jan to December and I'll simply copy it here. Now what I want here, sales reps, name of the sales reps, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. So ideally this should be 1 to 10. Okay, but they have the unique names, so I've made it like 11, 12, 13, 14. Suppose it was only 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, then what we would have done, we would have bought the same names there. Or if any district manager had like 11 sales rep, if somebody had 9, if somebody had 7, then there would be a different case. Okay, so we will talk on that later, but now let us first bring the name of the sales rep from there to here. Okay, how we will bring? So each you need to make a unique column from where your data will look up, because every time I will select sales rep 1. All right, so again for DM2 the sales rep starts from sales rep 11, so I have to create something unique here. If I'm not creating something unique, then my data will not work. So go to the raw data sheet and create a insert a column. Okay, insert two columns. In one column you write serial number, you just give 1 to 10 equal to 1, this plus 1. Okay, so this will give you automatically, this will give you till 10. Okay, again you copy the same thing, again you copy the same thing, copy the same thing. Why I have done this? I have done this to create a unique name equal to district manager 1 and this one. Just a second, equal to this and this. Okay, so now see, it is giving me district manager 11. When I click here, see district manager 11, 12. So this is giving me a unique list. This is also giving me a unique list. Okay, so what I can do here now, I can just simply, I will write 1 to 10. I'll simply write here 1 to 10. Okay, what I will bring here equal to, I have already made this district manager 4. I have already created a cell link. I will fix this Fn F4 and 1. Now you see, when I'm changing it to district manager 1, I'm getting the same numbers 11, 12, 13, 14, 110. Again here also same numbers. Understood why I have made this unique, so that I can look up. I will do Vlookup now. I'll simply use Vlookup equal to Vlookup this. Okay, fix the first column, comma, table array. Very simply, table array is from here till here. Okay, Fn F4, comma, match Jan. All right, fix the column, fix the row 7, comma, go to raw data sheet from here to here. All right, Fn F4, comma 0, bracket close, comma 0. Again you give enter and you get your data. All right, so now you have control D. Let us first see if this is correct or not. For DM1, if the value is 2164, yes, and December is 3903, yes, 3903. Now when I'll change it, it will change. Okay, now suppose I want to see the total also. Total equal to, total will be sum of this figure Jan to December. Now I have a particular figure here, I have a particular table here. Okay, you can hide this particular, this 2 columns, you can hide it, and you can also give it a border. Okay, now this is my sales reps performance, but I need to also know the name of the sales rep. Then I'll bring the sales rep names here. All right, so I can insert one more column. Here it is, sales rep. I'll bring here sales rep. So sales rep. Understood how it came? Huh? Okay, so for district manager 1, sales rep 1, 2, 3, 4, this is their data. Now I want to put a threshold value to see that if my rep has performed properly or not. Suppose there is a threshold value. Okay, so average value. This is a target value. We can say it as target value. If your target has been achieved or not. Okay, suppose my target is around you say 25,000. Okay, now I have to check. So this figure I can change anywhere. I can change any point of time. My management can change it at any point of time. Okay, so my management will be responsible for, they can change this target value any point of time. But based on this target value, I will see that my reps has performed correctly or not. So what I will do, I will put a conditional formatting. I'll select this particular cell, this particular column, and go to conditional formatting and highlight the cells which should be greater than this particular value 25,000. If it is greater, then your reps has achieved the performance, and if they are, we can also put two formulas, two figures like 20. We can put here 30,000 and 20,000. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, now suppose I'm selecting conditional formatting, highlight cells between. I can give greater than, less than, between. I can give any formula. Suppose greater than, if my value is greater than 30,000, then highlight with green color. Okay, if again conditional formatting, if it is less than 20,000, then highlight with red color. Okay, so these are the two conditions that my management has given me. Now I will see, okay, now I can highlight that my these sales rep 2, 3, 4 and 9 and 10 has not performed properly. They have not performed well. Okay, why they have not performed well? There is some error in the formula. Let me just clear the formats again and put the formula. Okay, it is not taking it correctly. Suppose now here you have cleared the format. You want to copy the same format here. So you just go to the control left arrow, select shift control down arrow, and you can select on this format painter, and then you can shift right arrow. So all your formats will be copied to the cell you want to. Now here I will give the formula, conditional formatting, highlight my cells. If they are greater than 30,000, then highlight with green color. Okay, if my value, again conditional formatting, if they are less than this particular value, then make it red color. Okay, so what we see now, that these medical reps who are highlighted in green color, the sales rep, say 1, 5, 6, 7, all those who are highlighted in green color, they have performed above the target. That is appreciable, and this will be used for compensation calculation. When you are giving compensation, you're giving bonus to the medical reps, you're giving bonus to the sales rep, they use this kind of strategy, that they have performed above target or not. So what will happen in the next quarter, they will set this target 35,000. Okay, so now the figure will change. Understood? So now I can see the performance of my, see, under district manager 2, nobody has achieved 35,000. Under district manager 3, nobody has achieved 35,000. Under district manager 4, nobody has, only 1% has achieved sales rep 36. So out of these 40 sales rep, I can give bonus to sales rep 1 and sales rep 36 because they have performed above the target. And we can see that below target nobody has achieved. But if my target was around 28,000, then I can see this sales rep 33 for district manager 4, then so many sales rep under district manager 3, then 2 reps under district manager 2, and in district manager 1 also many reps. So then what management does, they push their district managers, your sales reps are not working properly. What is the problem? You find out the issue. Why your sales are not going down? Why your sales are not going up? Why they are going down? You need to find out an issue. So this was all about this dashboard and this case study. I hope this is clear. If you have any problem, you can directly connect with me and I will help you in all possible way I can. Okay.